get out. I think TNC need a mid hero that can gap close,
turn to pick.
or at least get to the same kind of scaling range as an Ember Spirit.
But you also see the way TNC have moved their lanes around. They push the Dro and the Dazzle for this dual almost try-off lane with a roaming Vengeful Spirit, which puts the Faceless Void on the bot lane to start this off. And already OG, they're switching everything up. They bring their 2 supports up to the top lane and leave Moon going up against the Void. In fact, Notel, he's hunting into the trees to try and find Jimmy. He actually goes to the old school classic Jimmy Tide Hunter spot up in those trees, but he's not going to find him. Is that his fly? Well, he's trying to body block up Raven. Not enough control. It's actually a kill going on. Miracle of all. It's the mid lane that finds the first blood. They're still chasing down Crit on the top lane. This OG safe lane will survive, but Miracle first blood? Ember was already going to have a hard enough a time as it is. Oh, the Avalanche, it connects. Demon, too low. The Shadow Wave, one more attack. It actually comes in from Crit to find it. VS makes his way up. Looking
with the bottle of the Wisp and the bottle of the Ember, you have like a quadruple bottle kind of with a tether. So it can be salvaged. It just depends on whether they think the eye
between the Fog of War lines. So you can set up if you want to, but Fly will arrive, Crit will join, the Iron Shell, you put one onto the Ogre, you need to slow down the VS with a gust from the throw range, they push them back, Cold Arrows as well, keeping him away, but then the stun, Vengeful Spirit's gonna burn up the Iron Shell, but the Shallow Grave from Demon, perfect time, Crit will die, the VS gets back in range of the safety of the T1 tower, now it's Demon who's still in a little bit of trouble, he will finally drop, Fly looking for more stuns as Moon makes a break for the tree line, Fly, he needs more damage with the Iron Shell, he's almost got it, Raven needs to run, he's attracted the creep wave into the troll, the bat is there, and it's a double kill for Fly.
Wow, it's actually so hard to see the Ion Shell in the Ogre.
He solo killed the Huskar. It looks like it was the heavy spirit committal.
Wow, that's a matchup that's like nearly impossible to win. That's like an 85.
Yeah, but his net worth is behind by 600. And he's running a bottle. Bottom lane, a deep dive into Raven. 3 heroes from OG. Where's the TP support coming this time around? There's no TP over on Demon. They just let the Dro Ranger die. No OG really taking advantage of this big TNC, who finds it on Moon. He had his surge up. The stun's not lasting long enough.
That level 2 surge paying off. No-Tail trying to go up there.
Kuku's finally revealed himself. He was missing from the mid lane. That's what OG was looking for. The invis rune that allowed him to stay hidden, and Notel, he's going to toss in Fly, which will allow for the follow-up stun. They keep the control with the Avalanche and Kuku. They burn through him again, and OG, there's a reason. Probably not, especially when Raven's gone for like the heavy stat item build, like double rage bands, still got an extra circlet, Miracle, easy maneuver. Can close the distance on a Dro Ranger with ease. And then I see sentries. There's no sentries down. They won't understand that Notel's right on top of him. VS is in the tree line. Sun's available. They just toss the Dro under the T1 tower. Dark City Wall is going to use the damage from that to find the kill. Now Kuku. Life breaks up. A great Kono catching 3 on the back line. This will give TNC a chance. Kuku with a Shallow Grave. He'll stand his ground, but that will be brought down. OG, they may just have the sustain required to win this fight as they get the extra stun. 4 loss for TNC. Miracle arrives in the nick of time.
For Kuku.
It's crazy to think they don't know. Like, there's no Chronosphere, so you wouldn't think at OG that they would slip in, but there it is. Aegis Immortal, it goes the way of the Huskar.
However, they're isolated. 3 of them out on their own. Moon.
He puts down the wall. He'll get a couple of illusions. The life break forward from Kuku. Notel in through the rear. However, Avalanche top. Saying goodbye to the Aegis Immortal Demon. Already used the Grave on himself. Still with a couple of one-charges. Won't connect them. And now Kuku. Sam, he has to let the Chronosphere go when they're all outside of it. They can move over towards Moon. But then he surges in. He wants to fight this one. Miracle's already got a triple kill. There's none of his. Still doesn't have the Battle Fury completed on this Ember Spirit.
Well, coming in from behind, No-Tail and Crit.
Yeah, he's going to find the Vengeful Spirit in the tree lines. One punch and an Avalanche is almost, it actually is enough. Combine it with a toss just to be sure for the Silver Edge, walking right behind Kuku. There's no sentry wars, there's just the towers I have to rely on. And with the tether, he'll run in, Avalanche, throwing Kuku back out again. It's a good chrono position for Sam, but he's still waiting for it. Now he gets it. The Shallow Grave team Huskar up. 4 heroes from OG caught out. They try and swap things, but they position. Nain leads back in, runs up with Notel. Kuku can't toggle it, however. There's too many iron shells up. There's still a 1-for-1 trade-off. Make that 1 for 2. The Vengeful Spirit will fall as well. Miracle copying too much damage from this Throat Ranger. Very, very low. Faceless Void needs a time lock as well if he can find the kill over on crit, as the fight will separate. They're around the Ancients. The Sleight of Fist, this will actually keep Miracle out of the fight for a little bit longer until Void moves over. Not in range for a punch. It's crit down south. Miracle up north. He's turning around with the spirit damage to the Sleight of Fist. Demons even so low. They chat away, but they bring down Miracle. And they'll bring down crit as well. TNC repelling OG. Oh, really? Really? Raven just slipped around to the side. All he wants to do is farm. And the Sleight of Fist steering case didn't connect from Miracle. The chrono is up in 6 seconds. OG must be careful here. Might almost be worth it. She doesn't have Surge. You've only got Greaves up. Now, the tether forward. Crit does have relocate, but a 3-man chrono. Sam hits it. Miracle wants to try and fight, but they're probably going to lose. Crit knows the Greaves, and the 1 charges. Raven finally gets it close enough to find the kill. The 2-for-1 trade-off, they move around the Darkseer wall. Miracle back in again. A double searing chain. They have enough. Tiny comes back in again too. Surged up, Iron Shell into Silver Edge. Where's that sentry? There are 2 of them down. He'll get the avalanche. The stun is there. Sleight of Fist. It is going to be enough damage to get through the Faceless Void, but the throws on the back line, peppering OG down. The push going, the pings are coming out. They have to realize what is going on, but how do you stop this? You got no easy way to see it. Sign the same apart from the Sleight of Fist, but it's already done. The Observer Ward didn't see the smoked up team
distance away. Like he is the most important hero, I think, on OG. Maybe like Ember Spirit is going now, but oh.
He finds the Vengeful Spirit. The Tether comes forward. They still find the kill. Raven focusing on killing crit. After getting a double silence, he understands that no talent's not really 3 towers. Moon's here to help them out, and the rest of TNC, they're still waiting for IO to return to the top lane. Too early on the gust from Raven. It won't matter. Crit will drop. But that bottom tier 3 tower now down to 276.
Spear.
BS can't get there in time. Nota being very defensive. The bottom lane, Miracle. He gets it with the double damage to work. Mana Style sends the 2 illusions back over the creep. And then spirits away up to the top lane.
Now Demon Cuckoo caught out by their lonesome as their TP's worth of rotated back, and they are just dead.
And Moon was the bait. Cuckoo tried to turn on the damage, but it's too much. This is the problem when OG can bring in so much support so quickly. Creep generation.
4 on 5.
Miracle's bold enough to fight in the bottom lane. He TP down there. Battled against Cuckoo for a half a second. Now No-Tail. Big avalanche catching a couple, actually killing the Vengeful Spirit. The relocate save out. He gets him away. The searing. And Crit can reply to it. Crit's a long way back, and they're actually looking for Crit. Time dilation to start with. No-Tail will go invis. As the bottom lane is under siege, you can look for these kills up on top lane if they spend all their time hunting Crit. For Roshan, so OG, they have the confidence this time around just to slip into the pit. They have the damage because the Tiny is no longer on the top lane. Meanwhile on bot lane, and Miracle! That's a big one! Miracle will die. He's dead for a good 80 seconds, no buyback available. OG will at least have the advantage. They started Roshan before this happened, so TNC can't just move over and force an OG fight. Return.
I wonder if they're gonna like buy back IO or buy back on Ember and spring a trap. Oh no!
They swap Fly in. They're looking for more. They're actually going to bring down Fly. With a Heartscar jump, Void moves over, Chrono onto Crit. They really are just committing for 1 kill or the other. They don't care as long as they get the kill, which they'll be able to do so they get through the tier 2 tower. Buyback to
Buyback trying to scare TNC off, but without Miracle's name on the buyback.
And he comes! The big wall! 3-man with the avalanche! Fly will arrive, and buying time, still no Miracle. Pulled back, he has not done it yet. He's waiting in timeout. Cuckoo will battle against Crit. The cheese will keep him alive. Also giving the regeneration to No-Tail, who's hunting the backline, keeping the throw range aura off of Cuckoo. He turns, No-Tail will drop, but Miracle is alive once again. And maybe TNC don't want to fight. The blink from No-Tail, he gets away, still gusted up. He'll get back to the tier 3 tower. Miracle looking to make the space moon again with another jump hit. But it's Cuckoo. It's the Husker. You gotta fear him. Not to mention, fear Raven. That damage with a gust pushing Miracle away. The face is void on 30 lives. He'll time walk off the damage. Raven in the trees. No-Tail will finally get a kill onto a TNC member. And Miracle will make it twice. Faceless Void drop in from OG, not bringing Miracle back in. Is Husker actually out? He may go down. Tiny's right behind him. He'll end up hitting him, doesn't actually break the blood. The Cuckoo will stand his ground. Demon moves over, giving the extra armor. Down Notel. Does he fit enough more than he can chew? With a shallow grave, you bet your Nelly. They're gonna go through more. Cuckoo, light break up in 2 seconds time. Flies in the tree line, thrown down by the Skadi. Miracle gusted up! This could be huge if they can find him. Cuckoo, light break, he lost. Satanic on him too.
I think the Summon Creep might actually be like that.
Oh, Chrono, top lane. Miracle caught out. They get good timing on the gust. Miracle held in position. He's down.
Not
95
respecting
seconds.
the Void.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a Shadow Blade, that's why. That was when OG had Aegis and Cheese. Now they don't have Aegis, they don't have Cheese, and now it's a even longer respawn on the Ember Spirit. Is he going to have to buy it back here? Are they going to have to lose a Rax? You don't want to be here.
They're trying to go for a trade-off. No to Dark the back wall. Not enough from Moon to keep TNC in the mix.
No tail split pushing bottom. Melee Rax already fallen.
This is a big advantage. The fact that TNC didn't take the mid at any time. And with Miracle up,
it might be a throne race. No tail hitting on the T4s.
Can they really do this?
Oh.
TNC went back in. They finished up the mealing in mid. At least they get the counter, but then they actually go for the pull out to push back in again. A smoke. They're just looking for an advantage.
Just one more kill on Ember Spirit could be the end of this game.
Warning from TNC has been brilliant. They see the Tiny and the IO moving around, so Tiny under the cover of Shadow Blade, he'll move up, he'll find Vengeful Spirit, he'll toss him, but then the Chrono moving down. Crit was able to find the kill, Moon backing, trying to keep the face void out of the fight. Miracle and joining through for the kill. It's on up from Raven. In fact, now it exposes Raven. They move. Go out and contest Roshan. That is not possible. They have to defend high ground against Aegis, Cheese, OG.
Yeah, it's not a good spot. All of the work that they've done for the
tower. Miracle gives it 2. Still at 1 HP, that tower. Nothing to work with at all. They'll end up denying it out. All the lanes being pressured. Moon was taking care of the bottom, and TNC, they're going to try and find any kind of opening. They don't have everybody with them, however. The Huskar's not in the neighborhood, and they just walk into No-Tail. They'll break free. Tiny, well, there's your Shallow Grave and Chrono Spin. No-Tail's caught out. Moon going to try and create his space and back into a 3-man wall, pulling into Sam. But Raven's still the man doing the damage. You can keep him locked in, but now Raven, the damage to Fly, will it be enough? You need this Joe range to do some lifting. Fly will drop. 2 heroes on the sideline. They buy back on the VS. Almost! He's still going to sell the S and Y. He might just be looking for Monkey King Bar.
Yeah, Monkey King Bar versus the Solo Crest.
Bottom lane, Cuckoo, out too far. Hit by that Silver Edge. He'll have protection. BKB will come out. He needs more help, however, and it's coming in the void! He gets a 3-man Chrono, but they swap out No-Tail. It's all out Raven to attack into him, and No-Tail's so far away from the fight. The Tiny's down with no buyback. All that was lost was the BS and the Void. But you're still okay with that. You keep your 2 primary sources of damage up. Cuckoo and Raven. They will survive. Crit down the Observer Ward, so he doesn't see him. He's not close enough. And the Courier, well, with the creep wave, 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, TP, and Demon, the Shadow Wave damage. It won't be enough. Courier, Sniper's Grip. All these things they keep using to, like, perfection. And it doesn't allow OG to finish it. All I want to see from Miracle is, yeah, there she is! We have ourselves a Rapier. Onto the Ember Spirit. We almost hit the hour mark as TNC. They'll enter the mid. Do they go for a GG push? Yep, they are. They're attacking the T4 towers already to jump forward. Chris, he needs help now. That wall will be enough. Cuckoo's still there. The Chrono Spirit caught 2. Cuckoo right next to it. No chance to go down. No buyback. They're going for the T4. Ember down. The Rapier's gone. It's all dead. And TNC done the impossible. 2-time major winners. You are gone. The Filipinos have eliminated OG. TNC have done it. The dream, the reality.
Wow, look at them cheering the booth. They have to be so incredibly happy with that win. And net worth does not matter that much anymore. Sam H with the Faceless Void hit 0 kills on him. But all of those Chronospheres on all of those cores, OG eliminated on day number 2 of TI6. Something that I would never imagine myself.